Shalom, beloved. This is Trina Miller with Trina Miller Ministries coming back to you with another prophecy bulletin that, yes, healing and deliverance is the children's bread. Now, listen, beloved. I'm going to share this with you, this little story about a true experience of mine that I have been experiencing for the past 4 years, since 2019. But one quick thing that I wanted to really hone in on is when you're dealing with bullying, okay, bullies, okay. So I've been dealing with bullies for ever since 2019, and I've noticed that I was quiet for a long time, and I was silent for a long time, suffering and having all these different bullying experiences, this experience with these bullying tactics for a long time going on now. It first started November 2019. And here we are, November 2023, 4 years later, still dealing with the bullying tactics, okay? But I noticed that when I was silent about it, it did not go away. All it did was it gave the bullies more and more fuel. It seems like they were infused and wanted to bully even more. Whenever they would do different things, and I'll share a few things that I have gone through that was happening, but it seemed like when I wasn't talking about it, or I was praying about it and fasting and praying, trying to seek God on what to do, it seemed like the bullies would get more and more aggressive, okay? And it almost felt like they were taking my silence and me being quiet as a form of weakness. And see, that's the delusional thing that happens in the mind of a narcissist, or the mind of a bully, and the mind of a gang stalker, okay? They take your quietness or your silence as a form of weakness. They think that you are weak because you're not saying anything or not doing anything, or you don't have these outward emotional responses to them, okay? It doesn't there and the thing is, they get more and more aggressive. They're not going to go away. They get more and more aggressive towards you and then they think that there's power in numbers, so they go and recruit other people to really fortify themselves, around you, to dominate you, to exert fear onto you. It's just another tactic of the bullying. But this bullying has been so aggressive that the first thing the bullies started doing was they were interfering with my security system, my wireless security cameras around my house. Okay. Every night, my security cameras have been going offline from 1 a.m. to like 6 a.m. in the morning. I have no security footage from my wireless cameras. That was one thing. Number two, I was getting interference with my security systems would send false alarms, like intrusion alarms, in one of the windows at my house. It always was the same window getting the same intrusion alarm. I guess they were trying to test the vulnerabilities within my systems, okay? This is after they hacked into my Wi-Fi, okay? And hacked and took over my network. Then I started experiencing problems trying to log into my bank accounts online, my online bank accounts. Like if I wanted to go and check my bank information, I was having trouble logging in. And I know I write all of my passwords and profile user IDs. I write them down. I write them down in my own little personal book here. And so I'm old school. I will write down my password, and I write down my user IDs. And every time I change a password, I also write that down. I keep a record. I always keep a record. And here's my little folder here that I keep my record in. But anyway, but the aggression was there, the tactics were getting more and more aggressive. Okay. And so the thing that they've done lately is besides trying to track me, is that shutting down all of my like social media accounts, my Facebook and all that, tampering with the numbers on YouTube and all of that stuff, especially since I'm speaking out now. But this is one thing that they have also started doing, which is a direct, see, now there is a form of a threat. I had a dead cat that they put near a vent around my home. The cat was mutilated. That was one thing. That just happened in October, at the end of October. October 20th, we took the truck to get it serviced, my truck. And there were 10 screws in my truck tires and 2 nails. There was 3 screws in the 2 tires. Each tire had 3 screws in the tire. Okay? 3 screws a piece in the tires. And then there were 2 nails on my back tire. Now this is a truck that stays in my yard, and we never hardly drive that vehicle. I have not had any type of I have not driven through any construction sites. I've not driven through any construction sites. There has been no construction done around my home. No construction done around my home. No construction sites. This is a truck that hardly ever moves. So now there's an aggression. You're getting more and more aggressive now, because it's either you want me to spend money on buying new tires for my truck, which is an expensive truck, or you're trying to hurt me and try to make it seem like it was an accident. But 10 screws and 2 nails in your tires, that's not just coincidence. That's not a coincidence. So what I'm doing right now is speaking up and speaking out that I have some aggressors, some bullies that are coming for me. And I want to start this. I've already gone to the police and filed reports and everything, but I'm starting a video log of different things that are happening, so that it will be public knowledge and raising awareness. Stop it. Stop it. Leave me alone. You think because I'm in ministry that I won't say anything, that I'm afraid? No. God did not give me a spirit of fear. And I do have a sound mind. And I know that 10 screws and 2 nails ain't going to be showing up in people's driveways. Find somebody else to play with. Because whatever you're doing to me, God going to make sure that it's done to you. Because he keeps me from danger seen and unseen, honey. You cannot affect my finances. And you're not going to take my life. But I am going to call you out. The next time I'm going to speak and tell your name. Don't play with me. You better watch and pray. And you definitely need to watch yourself. Because you coming for the wrong one. God gonna deal with you. Shalom.